I'm Serum, and welcome back. If your fingers look like this, you're gonna die within a year. They were doing everything to get inside this car, but the glass was bulletproof. After pushing on it didn't work, the lady thought she was invincible, but made one crucial mistake. This is the best slick back. Wait, it's called floating now. He's not touching the ground. Do you see that? I can't believe this firework was sold to a random person. Oh! It woke up the neighbors and their cars. Bro, it locked a secret prize. Is it sleeping? This chain is over 100 pounds, and well, this hurt. The cat just watched Baki, and let me tell you, it wasn't the white and gray one. He was so surprised. What is she doing? Whose team are you on? Little or Big Brother? This hurricane destroyed everything. Hopefully they're able to recover quickly. This man's apartment is completely done for. Well, it's good they survived. This man got a haircut in Italy and got more than he bargained for.
Is this Freddy Fazbear?
The best use of a wine cellar is to convert it into a pool. Just look at that vibe. Wait a minute, is he mooning us? This girl almost did when she slept on the bottles of water. This man slept, but then a fire started under his bed. Luckily, nobody was injured, but that is quite a scary sight. This might be scarier. The longest death wobble I've ever seen on a motorcycle. It's crazy he didn't end up falling, going that speed on the freeway. An angel was watching over him. Top is front camera, everybody looks good, but how do you look in real life with a back camera? Okay. What about his friend?
Top.
One frog versus 40 hamsters. This one is tripping. He's literally pooping and screaming. How does one go about obtaining 40 hamsters? This person hasn't washed their hair for 10 years, and this is the repercussion. This is not your average cane, Bloodborne, and this is not your average room. How is this happening? Spider-Man? Whatever you do, don't get this Christmas tree. I did not expect that. Jump scare. What is this llama about to whisper in her ear? Why are you so close? What did he tell you? Rocket League in real life. There's not somebody inside of that. It looked like there was. Always remember, horses can get spooked by water. Birds are evolving. I mean, what even is that thing? Is it even a bird? That thing is from the Temple Run game. What? Can you see the dog? Trick question. Clearly, this guy distracted on his phone did not. Bro didn't even bark. Eventually, he looked up and he made eye contact. Bro, the dog was probably too embarrassed to bark. Luckily, being a good Samaritan, he got him down. Like and subscribe if you don't want to become a failure. This baby is already sick of her mother. I mean, check that out. Side eye, rolling her eyes already. That's wild. She said she wasn't hungry, but he proved her wrong. The rumbling's happening, but I hope this doesn't happen to you. His eye got progressively more red and eventually got really bad. Don't sleep with your contacts in. This is how it happened. This also will happen if you sleep with your contacts in. Luckily, nobody was injured. They made it out safely. Bro went to transit in BO2. Fetch me their souls. This girl thought she was doing the gritty, but she was actually doing the skitty. I mean, why? This man has the holy book of meow. Hear that? Gotcha. They had to pee in the car, so they went in this cooler. And when they threw it out the window, it splashed all over his face. Like a warm sea spray. If you want a little pale, he's gonna try spray tanning. Oh, this girl thought she looked great and mysterious at the library, but she actually looked. This man says this is the ugliest transition ever created, but I think it's the smoothest transition ever created. This iPad has been disabled for 36 years. Hold up. Dude, 20,000 minutes? Which bedroom are you sleeping in the hardest? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. This family decided to pitch their 2023 vacation. They got prices, locations, and great destinations. They do a majority vote. Definitely not West Virginia. They all did an anonymous vote. Who will win? Clearly, this critter did not win. How did it get on the plane wing? I mean, no, the cat. That banana is not okay to eat anymore. Oh, so not halal mode. This should affect your credit score. They both ordered a steak, but they just cut it in half. What? They got ripped off. Out of all these fish, this is the only one that talks to him. What? This is a con of living in Texas. They may not have much income tax, but they do get quite a bit of ice. If you have to walk like that, how are you gonna drive? Would you walk on the beach with socks? Well, it turns out you can actually dry them really easily. His brother's still sleeping, and it's 2 p.m.
Come on, don't do that.
Why does he look like... Check out this Karen who spilled all those drinks. Bro. Then it got worse because this Karen he was affiliated with thought she was playing GTA in real life. What are you doing? If I could do this, I would never walk normally again. I mean, bro is just frolicking. Maximum zest levels. You already know these glass doors are hectic. Bro didn't even touch it, and this thing just, well... Okay, maybe he did touch it, but we don't want to touch Riverdale because check this goofy ass scene out. I mean, what were they thinking when they wrote this? Like, what? Don't leave floating trees. Make sure to cut them down. The student is always caught red-handed on his lives when the filter go off. You would be surprised. I didn't even know there was a filter on before it did not track his face. Cute dog video goes wrong. Okay, her phone fell, and then she grabbed it with her hand, fidgeting, eventually dropped it again, and bro, what jump scare? On this dance rush machine, this man was going in, so we started to gather a crowd. And it makes sense, because this is unthinkably impressive. Dance Dance Revolution got an upgrade. This combo is wild, and so is this. These Japanese game shows are so goofy. What? Did you know you can reignite a candle after blowing it out with just wind? Yes, oxygen. He thought his friend was in the disabled toilet. What? Who's making those sounds? Guys, it's just Walt Jr. Another very impressive Gritty with her tippy toes. This cat may be chonky, but he's actually quite small. This is called hypersound, and well, it's quite a big sound for such a small speaker. They just pulled up to their Airbnb, and they found a goofy surprise once they got in. They were exploring it, it was 3 stories, but then all of a sudden, there was literally somebody inside one of the rooms. What is going on? Bro, why are you running? You rented the Airbnb. She's the one who needs to get out. This is a very useful trick. I wish I could do that. If you don't like seafood, don't try oysters. This man made this mistake. It took a long time for him to build up the confidence, but when he did it, instant gag reflex. Oh my gosh, no. Throwing up on impact is crazy, but what is this thing? I mean, why is it there? I mean, this is one way to hit the Gritty. They made a capybara out of cake. It's Cardi B. I mean, wow. This man just jumped into water to be in water. Trying to take a video, but then gets exposed.
Hot Cheetos for breakfast, hot Doritos for lunch.
This man has never seen the world like this before. Wow. Proof that everything can indeed be an album cover. This trend is the opposites of what it should really be. Did you know you can actually control squirrels by doing this motion? When you do this wave motion, it will come towards you. During this concert, the group just stopped while it was hectic, and typically it lasts for like 1 or 2 seconds, but this one went on for a really long time. I mean, the silence is loud. Come on, what are you doing? Hearing the amp static? Bro. That one Bratz pony game, I mean, painting the hoofs, that is wild. So you can afford a Tesla, but you can't afford a garage. This is what owning a pigeon is like. What is swimming around? I mean, dude, how did this even happen? Dude, cats get into everything. Butter cat, the cat with the butter. I mean, look at how much it ate. This MacBook is about to explode. I would not touch that thing.
Watch another Serum video in the next 10 seconds for good luck.